Hello again. Okay, so we're gonna create cool landscapes. Already tried some stuff, so the workflow is kinda done. I hope. But first off, I want to show what I've done for now. So I have added sounds, or actually, I want to change this. Making landscapes for sci-fi hiking game. You heard nothing. Game. Making landscapes for sci-fi hiking game. Yes, I want to do that. So, I changed the menu. What the hell happened to my... What? Okay, now it's back. Right. So... yeah, I changed the menu a bit, not that important. I added a sound effects manager. I also have a music manager, which it's very close to sound effects manager, but I wanted separate scripts. I joined those from a older project I have. So we're just gonna show this off, what I have now. We have some sounds. You know, the lore thing we made yesterday sounds a lot better. Change the wording a little bit. And now for the big review. Oh, actually, yeah. Actually, the lighting is broken because the lighting in the lore screen is different from the lighting in this scene, so it looks a bit weird. You know, I made 3D environment with geometry nodes, and I use the whole mesh right now for collisions, which is unnecessary. You know, I also added like sound effects for this stuff, like dropping stuff, for talking, for eating, for sleeping. Just some extra vibes. So yeah, and of course the music we made yesterday, I mean it's not done yet, so we're gonna add that later. Actually, I'll just show how it should look with the lighting I have. Yeah, you can already see it, but we'll play with it also. Also, I added the graffiti to the play character, but the sounds all don't work now. Because the sound manager has a don't destroy and load. Actually, it has a... It creates a sound manager, but it doesn't have any of the sounds. I could change that actually. Well, problem for later. For now, we're gonna build some cool stuff in Blender. So I'm just gonna close this because otherwise my computer might explode. So this on the right here is the same stuff as before, but it's stretched out in a different way. I changed the rotation because first was the lines went through the Y position, but you walk on the X axis. So yeah, I did that, and now with this plane, object mode, select it. I did a gradient with that. I'm using geometry nodes to make this, by the way. I mean, I could also sculpt, but it's a lot harder. And I use a dune height map for this. I just yoinked from the internet. So it's like a gradient from here to here, because here I want to build something else. I'll show you real quick what the plan is for that. So you start in something like woods, and then you have a bit of the greenery and generally the optimistic vibes of our journey. Then we go to the desert waste, the thing I'm already kind of made, and for that we're gonna make some broken alien structures. For this, of course, some grass and some trees or tree-like things. And the last thing is gonna be a like pyramid-like structure in the desert wastes. That's the plan. But first I want to we're gonna make the forest. Where you're gonna start in. So object mode, yeah. Just have to add new geometry nodes. So we need a texture for this. We'll do white noise for now. We need a set position node. This is really everything we're gonna do for the offsets of the geometry. You can just do this. You can just feed this into the offset, and now it does some random stuff. But I now also realize that I haven't yet subdivided this. Let's do this for now. Let's go to layout and edit mode, and we'll say subdivide and just increase the bit and do it again. I'll do it one more time, do like 5. Gonna struggle a bit. Some tough calculations. This should be enough for the plane. I don't think I'll stretch this one like this one. This one's stretched. So we'll go back to oh no, I don't want that stuff. We'll go back to geometry nodes. Now it should look a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Also, actually, the offset is just random stuff and not only. So we need to add a what was it called? Combine. That's what's it called. Combine XYZ. So we only set the Z. Yeah. It's way too strong, as you can see right now. So we'll just multiply it real quick. And we'll say multiply and just do a lower number, just 0.1. And do this something like this. It's already a bit better. Although it's still way too noisy. Actually, we'll probably just look for a good how do we call it? A height map. So we'll say hills height map. Let's see. This is very rough height map. Oh no, I did not want to do that. Let's see. Could use this one maybe. No, it's very strong. I just want some light bumps. I think you can also do this with the white noise, but you have to do something like Actually, we can even look at that too. Just look for Blender noise texture. Let's see. Yeah, I want to change all that stuff. But you know, when it says here I have scale and stuff, but here I just don't have it, and I simply don't know. Actually, do I need to do value or color? I think color works. I don't want to use both. Blender also always assumes some weird stuff. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Took away the node sockets. No, that's definitely not it. Let's see. Okay, are they just? Let's just search for noise and see if we have different options. Actually, oh, we should probably do white noise. No, it's the same thing. What? Wait. Or no, you should do. Oh, I see the problem. Where we're doing white noise texture and not a noise texture in general. So now we can do some fun stuff. Yeah, that's a lot better actually. You also need a gradient, just like the other one, so it goes from high to lower to high. Just so we know it connects well. Texture. We'll multiply this first, actually. Oh damn! That could also work actually. If we, also make this also. Let's make the scale a bit smaller, and we'll multiply the gradient texture with this small. No, I don't want mix. I just want another multiply. Math multiply. That's 1. Just say 0.2, something like that. So that's pretty nice. I mean, I want just a little bit of variation, but we don't need anything crazy, I would say. Let's look at some. Yeah, just linear. Actually, that works pretty well already, I would say. So the player would start something here, and like, of course it will just start on the side, and so you have a lot of stuff here. The noise is a bit boring, I would say, actually. Oh, I do like that distortion. This bit much, but like just a little bit too. It does make it. Let's see what the distortion does with. Like 3 or something. It doesn't look bad. now I want to like multiply this all with just one straight line through here. So when we when we're walking, we can just walk in one straight line, because in the game now already with this stuff, you know, you walk up and down a bit, which is fine, but you know, you can just the camera will clip with the terrain, and it will look strange when you open inventory and stuff like that. So I think we can prevent that by just, let's see. Just gonna open some editing software. Okay. So I have GIMP here because of course I have GIMP. I think we could just select some stuff here, turn this white, just really white, that, and maybe we'll draw it. Actually, this is very thick. We could also pull down a bit maybe, because of course you are walking on the side and want to have it on the side as much as possible. Like this. Fill it with that, yeah. And we'll say hardness, size, so actually this way, let's make it a bit harder. Let's see this better. Right. Oh wait, no, of course it doesn't work like that, because if I select it, now it should work. Okay, now it's way too hard. Something like this. Still very hard. Let's zoom in a bit. Why is it just purely... Let's see. Why is it just either white or black? Actually... Oh, no, actually that one. I want to keep that hardness 100. Actually, oh wait, we're also like using a very harsh... No, it's still all white. Actually, let's just try to see if this works first, because otherwise we're just wasting our time. So we're just gonna export it. White line, we'll call it. Yeah, export. It's fine. And now I'm gonna say see, get up, yeah, white line here. So we'll multiply that also. Oh wait, then, yeah, maybe it's a bit too much. But it gets the idea done. So we'll first get rid of this and multiply. There's probably a better way to do this, but it's just how I do it. Didn't want to multiply the vector, but I just want to multiply the Math, yeah. Make it 0.1 again. See what happens when we multiply this. Right, okay. So maybe we should first multiply it with the gradient and then put that. No, because it's all black. It should actually it should be. I think. No, if it's all white, it's all multiplied by 1, right? Okay, how do we make one strip of? Well, it shouldn't be fully white. It should be just a shade of gray then, right? But what shade of gray? That's the question. Let's just try to make a shade of gray and make this gray. Export it again. We'll still call it white line because we just want to replace it. Export. Is this image updated now too? I hope so. Otherwise, it'll just import it again. It's also fine. Just to be sure. Multiply. It's a bit better. I think we need to multiply. Well, oh wait. No, this doesn't work at all. We need to have everything gray except this. Wait. We need select color. This needs to be gray. So this can be white. But also we don't want it fully white. Let's try this. Maybe I should just use more of my brain. Yes. Replace, please. Thank you. Yeah, it doesn't update yet, so we'll need to say bam. Here it is again. Kinda works. There's still way too big of a difference, and also like the idea is that you walk over. I think it's too thick also. We need to have the difference be smaller and be a thinner strip so that we can still look over the we can see the landscape, right? Something like that. Okay, let's make the difference smaller for our height map. Then it's closer to white, a lot closer. Something like this should work, right? Export it again. Yeah, replace. Export. Okay. Let's try again. Input the color. Yeah, that's a lot better. Actually, I forgot to make it smaller now. It works. It works. Probably should also change the camera then actually later. But it does work with like a strip of stuff which still. But I think it's also like if you're gonna see quite clearly that's a separate strip though. That's the annoying part. Let's add it here also, just to see how it will look. Actually, yeah, we don't use the gradient texture now, right? We should do that. It's kind of important part. Right. Why is it? Oh, right. And I didn't put it in. I should actually just remove this one altogether. Just input this here. Oh, actually, that works a lot better. No, wait, now it's lower. Why is it lower though? Because if it's multiplied by 1, it should be higher, right? I don't know. Let's just remove this idea. We'll probably be able to fix it in some other way. 2. It's very flat right now. I mean, it is going to be 4, so it shouldn't be too hilly. Or actually, we could say have another noise texture and only do it on the other side. So we are walking on like relatively flat stuff, and the background's like high. Yeah, no, this is fine probably. I'm not sure how our guy is gonna walk through here though. Also, this looks like very different from this stuff here. It's way smoother. So that makes me feel like probably need to add some more roughness. Just a little bit. See. So let's make the slope a bit bigger. 3. This is also just bigger. We can take it. Maybe even 0.4. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Let's could our character just walk past this? You know, we could also just look at different. We can just say, oh, he is just walking in a straight line, and maybe try to change the camera options. Also, the pyramid will probably be like somewhere here. Pyramid will be on the side because it walks on the side. Because you're always looking one direction. Okay. let's try making some trees. Yeah, we're already in object mode. Great. Let's make a cube. Focus on it. Don't have a numpad, so I go through there. This perfectly connects. I really like that. Okay. So I want like a alien like. Actually, am I gonna? Yeah. Well, let's start with the tree. I think those are the most fun to make. So let's say edit mode. This cube is pretty big already, actually. Let's make it a bit smaller. Thinner. Also a bit more back. Yeah, looks nice. Get a bit higher. And we'll do something like this, and we'll bevel that. Gets more of a rounded shape. Ooh, actually now I think of like basalt, making basalt pillars. Would be pretty cool for a biome actually, but nah, I'm probably not gonna do it. But it's also interesting for like a tree like structure. So this first area here is gonna be like greenish. So I'll probably try to reflect it a bit. It's looking like a very literal tree right now. Not necessarily bad, but you know, we want mystery, you know. Bring this down a bit. Like that. This tree is pretty big right now, also. One option I have is just making the tree so big that you can only see the trunk, so I don't have to do any leaves or something like. Oh, I mean, I already wasn't planning on doing any leaves, so it saved me a lot of trouble. Maybe I should have looked for some inspiration first before just instantly jumping into making a tree, but it looks good right now. Yeah. Okay, this is a strange construction now. Let's try to look for some inspiration actually, because I don't think this is it. Let's see. look up alien trees again. This is pretty cool. Doesn't really fit the theme with mine. So just very big. Also again, fucking AI always. Definitely with this type of stuff. It's always AI. Alien looking place on Earth. Those are some cool trees. And also getting Fortnite stuff. Really. Also some interesting alien trees. Some more AI alien trees. Actually a real drawing of an alien tree. It's a wonder. I do like this drawing. Let's see if he... She has some more. It's like shapes and stuff. Colors. What a greenish, so this would actually work best. Something like that. I think this is also easier to model, you know. I probably won't be able to do it very pretty. I'm just looking for something of like inspiration. Let's just search artworks. Alien tree. Get a lot of stuff that doesn't really have alien tree as the focus, but sure. It's actually pretty cool. Oh no, I thought it from a distance. Interesting, like those gemstones. Outlandish trees. Like this. Looks really cool. I really like this environment, these trees. Damn, I need this stuff. Would be great. It's really cool. Yeah, I mean things like that. Although, like, wait, let's go back. I think I should be able to make something. Actually, instead of trees, let's go on further. Yeah, I'm going to trees back. Something like this. I think I could capture the essence of it at least. I mean, I definitely wouldn't add the water because I would need to add water in Unity, which I don't know how to do yet well, so let's copy this image and go to my row real quick. This is really cool. And this will make the, these plants, fungi-like stuff. Also, it's a lot more interesting because of the rocks and stuff. So we also have to make those rocks. which is challenging. So these rocks, how would they work? At least these things, I think I can create something similar quite easily. Definitely not as beautiful, but similar for sure. Yeah, but for the rocks, it's hard. It's hard to create good rocks, I would say. Let's copy this image as well. Also paste it in here. There's some reference. I mean, you could probably create something like that with geometry nodes, right? I'm just probably not Blender. Probably can't make something that nice. But we can try. I really like the idea of it, at least. Let's delete this cube. Then we'll first have to try to make some cool rocks, which we'll put there. I'm trying to think how I can do that easily, because you know I'm not a 3D modeler, as you might expect. Let's put it up a bit. To make it very tall from now, something like this, I would say. Bit shorter. Something like these blocks. Could I try to make something with it with geometry nodes? Probably, if I knew more about geometry nodes. Also, the origin is in a very strange place now, but it's something for later. I mean, I can definitely just put some noise to it, but the noise would just be strange, you know? So I'll say noise. I'll say offset also. Actually, we can use different offsets, so that way we can set position. Different noise tags for different offsets. For now, we can just do this and this. No, this. Thank you, and input this. And we need to select everything and subdivide it, because otherwise randomness can't do anything. Well, I mean, yeah, it's just a noisy block now. It doesn't necessarily look bad, but it doesn't necessarily look good either. We could also just follow a tutorial, actually. Now to think about it. I can just search some stuff up on YouTube probably, but I also really wanted to try just to figure things out myself. High roughness, high distortion. Yeah, we just need some big you know, just with offset, we're not gonna be able to cut it. But I do like the noise on it, just in general. Just take some stuff like this and just pull it out. Pull this out also, just like that. You can probably do something like that, but I also like, yes, we can create one interesting rock, but I'm not gonna do this 20 times, you know. So I really would like some randomization. Or we could just embrace the jankiness, just like I did with all other stuff in this game. It's probably the best solution for this. Just selecting random stuff and moving it just a little bit, just to make it a bit more random, you know. And I hope if we do this enough, we get something rock-like. Should probably select everything in the end and subdivide some more so the noise works better. Now we have some surfaces that are way too big. I do actually like how this looks right now. Definitely not the thing that the inspiration really was, but it does look interesting. Can select all and say subdivide. So now, well, we also have some parts now that are just way too much subdivided for how much how they look. There's definitely still some order here. Actually, how does it look with just remove this? It looks fine, actually. Just gonna do some more detailed stuff. Just pull this out a bit. Oh, actually, we need this stuff with it, so it actually pulls stuff out. This looks strange. Select this on, pull it out a bit. Oh, and also these. Yeah, I mean, it's never gonna look perfect like I want it to. It's easier to select some things, especially the bottom. I just want to extend it out a bit so it feels more stable or something like that. I mean, if I place a lot of these, like, let's place for like probably 20 or 30. 20 or 30 is quite a lot actually. Let's just try. We'll say object modes. Actually, we'll reapply this probably because it does make it look a bit nicer, in my opinion. Maybe a bit less rough, a bit more distortion. Less detail actually make it look more jagged, bigger. It's nice. Now I want to go just to layout. Actually, in options you can say origin, and now we'll set the origin inside our beautiful rocky tower. Oh wow, the stuff changes then too. Origin and that height is fine, I would say. Okay, now we can just move this to the side, and here we'll say add particle system. No, not multiple, just one particle system, and we'll call these rocks. And it needs to be hair, and way too much. Should be like 20. In renderer we'll say object instance. Okay, that already kind of works. It is rotated wrongly, so we'll need to fix that. I think this is the right rotation, right? No, that's the wrong rotation. It needs to be global X, maybe? Yeah, it's X, I think. Oh, is it? X, Y. Okay, it both does the same thing. Yeah, that's fine. Now we need to increase the scale by a lot. Oh, that's a bit too much. One should be the... Okay, one apparently isn't the original scale. I would expect that, but definitely isn't. 0.3. We'll randomize this just a little bit. And we'll need some more randomization. Actually, we should probably do this X, right? No. No, it should be no. Also, it used the normal. Okay, no, that doesn't work. It's the normal to place the rock structures, which I don't really like. Okay, this doesn't do anything. Should randomize skill probably. Also, all the rocks as have spawned in the wrong spot. Oh no, wait, now with 0 randomness it actually looks nice. But we do need to randomize it a little bit. At least the lower rotation I want to randomize, but I can't seem to get that right. Let's change the seed a bit and hope we can find a seed where there aren't a lot of obstacles on the one side. No, actually that's way too less. What happens when you do 100? I mean, it's the fullness I'm going for, but also I don't want them to overlap. Oh, actually, we could probably do that with physics, not. I'm not that skilled with particles. Let's see. Be right back. Hello, I'm back. I'm not sure. Oh, actually, can I do the normal? Whoa. Definitely not what I wanted to do. Normal tangent. I have no idea how rotation works. But this is definitely not what I wanted to do. Actually, by now it would probably be faster just to add the rocks myself. You can also just really easily just recognize that it's the same block over and over. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Let's just remove rocks. Let's see. I do really want to add the trees here. Actually, I could also just add trees and use the rock like on this, like on the transition a bit. So I actually have 3 biomes. So I'll duplicate it a bit here and there and just put it on this flat line. And we'll probably put some like alien-like structures here, and on the end here we have the pyramid. Could also use like a mushroom type of thing. I do like a mushroom type of thing, mostly because it's way easier to make. That's also why I like the other thing. Let's make mushroom-like trees. It's a bit alien, it's a bit... Okay. We'll add a new cube. And we'll focus on it real quick. Put up. And save the project and edit it. So we want the ring here. No, it actually doesn't recognize your ring actually. Yeah, sure, doesn't matter. Select it and make it a bit bigger, something like that. Yeah, I like that. This is also how we're gonna do the pyramid actually. But now we're just gonna extrude it. I know, no, not extrude it. Just put it up like that. This is already very big. Let's just select everything. And actually I still want to use the same technique as with the rocks, so just have to learn that, I guess. Learn how particles work and why rotation is stupid. Let's pull everything down so it's at the origin. That, yeah. Now we are gonna extrude this one, and we're gonna extrude these along normals. That's the way around. Yeah, now we have something of like a mushroom type thing. Pull it down a bit. And we have a low poly mushroom thing. Tree. Let's select everything and just subdivide it real quick. So we can give a little bit more detail to it. So we can select this loop. And we'll just increase the size a bit of it. Yeah, that's nice. Gonna put one of those there, so pull down a bit, make it a bit bigger because it didn't quite get there. Now we can, well, it's not very, I want it to be more squarish actually. Like here, yeah, that's better. Bit bigger. Extrude it. I want to rotate it like, oh no, this. Placed more, a little bit more in a more interesting place. Can rotate it a bit. Some more, pulled up a bit, something like that I would say looks nice. Make it smaller. Extrude it. And we're gonna do the same thing as the other one. So we have a little mushroom coming out there. Let's see. We still have a here. Oh no, we haven't selected this one. Yeah, now we have a little extra mushroom. And pull down again. Beautiful mushroom tree. It's very much my style, very simple. It's actually still a extremely big tree for it looks. I'm gonna try to do spawning objects again, because I mean there's multiple different ways. Rotation, renderer, object. Pull up this one. Did I do cube 1 now? Yeah, it is cube 1. Oh, it is an emitter. Now it should work. Just something to do with skill, or what am I doing wrong? Why isn't there anything spawning yet? Select this one. When we say path, I also don't see anything. Oh right, wait, I'm doing it on the wrong object. We need here. Now we want object. Now we can do the object, and now it works. I hope. We're on the plane right now. Now here. It almost works. It almost works. Again, the rotation weirdly. What happens if I just rotate this one? Just do the all the other things also rotate? No. Oh, funny. Now we have to go into rotation again. Advanced rotation. Let's see. Okay, apparently he doesn't want to do that right now. That sucks. And the origin is in the right place, right? Is it? No, it's definitely not. Let's... Put it up there. And now... No, actually the down placement is good. Actually, when we rotate the origin, that should also rotate, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, that's great. So we can do it like this, kinda. Let's say 90. Yeah, that works. Okay. I like that, I like that. Wait, was it rotated wrongly from the beginning? No, I can actually know. No, it's fine. Okay, we can change the nodes now. Let's do some... Actually, let's reduce the amount because we're gonna spawn some different types. Change the size. Scale 0.1 will be base, I think is good. Skill randomness will increase by a bit, so have some 0.3 works probably fine, yeah. And now we're gonna struggle with rotation again. Although I think it's a lot easier now. Because the rotation is good from the beginning. Now let's say Z is the best to rotate. No, also not. Global C. Actually, when it's global C, everything's straight. I just want random, but when I change the randomize, it's random. Like, oh wait, can I? No, I can't. Let's charge it up. We'll use normals for now. Because normals at least make it look kinda interesting. Actually, now that I look at it, looks like some of these do have some interesting rotation. Different, but they seem to be facing mostly the same direction. Are they different directions? Yeah, no, that, I mean, there are different directions, but that's definitely not randomized. It's just the... Hmm. That's hard. Let's see. Randomize rotation. Blender. Particle. Increase the phase and phase randomness. Try out different rotation settings. Those are sometimes finicky, but I think hair/velocity should work. Yeah, I was trying to do that already. No. I think this kind of works. This looks somewhat random, right? Do 0. They're all same. That's a bit different. Yeah, that's good. Now we need to fix the problem that there are some trees that are just overlapping and ruin the vibes. Let's see. Particle overlap. It's probably an easy fix for it, but overlap. Offset. Your offset value must be at least as high as your amount value. Offset value. Let's see. Where the hell is the offset value? I have 400 trees right now. Actually, I can make it 300. Hair length, source. Hair dynamics. Do hair dynamics do. Let's not try that. Velocity, we don't need to do anything with that, I think. Neither do we need to do anything with physics. Field weights, no. Let's see. This face on the dampen the grid effect a bit. Yeah, that could work. Let's see. Don't see an easy fix. Actually, I could also, there are probably ways to spawning the stuff in Unity itself. Let's look into that. Unity spawning prefabs randomly over terrain. Yeah, that's. I just want to. Actually, Unity does actually. Maybe one thing we could do is first just disable this stuff. Can I turn it on and off? Yeah, I mean I can just remove it. It's not that hard to recreate. We'll save it and we'll say export. Oh, actually no, we'll make everything else go away and we'll say export fbx visible objects. Export. Boot up Unity. Let's see if it didn't create any. No, and this just has to blend. Why is there no? Okay. God damn it. Classic. It's all wasted 3D modeling software. Yeah, just close it. Do we have the model though? No, okay, let's open it up again then. Yeah, we're back. Okay, let's just try again. We'll do OBJ for this one, I guess. Maybe that makes a difference. Doesn't make a big difference for me, so select it only. Number X is Y, 4x is C. Yeah, I think should just have the standard stuff. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Okay, it worked. Great. Save it and we'll open up Unity. Wait, did I say only selected? Because then I didn't export anything. I now realize. Just try to open it. Yeah, it just has nothing in it. Stupid. That's why I didn't crash. Well. Let's see. Export. We'll try again, I guess. Visible objects. Export. Again. What? How is this so heavy for this? What? Why? Why? I guess I'll just export them both separately. That's needed. I guess I'll do it. See. We'll just select both and try OBJ again. We're gonna try OBJ because we didn't actually try to export it like OBJ yet. Select it only. Export. Oh? Did it? Did it actually do it? I mean, it didn't crash. Let's see. Okay, it actually has to think in Unity, so there's probably some data there. Yeah, it actually worked. Oh, it did it as one object? Okay. That was not my plan, but it's not that bad. Let's see. Oh, it's rotated wrongly. Oh, of course it is. I need to rotate it to 180. Funny enough, it's just as long as the whole thing. Just remove this one for now. And we'll give this one the same material. Like that. I mean, there aren't two different versions now. You can see the seam here, can't you? Yeah, you can very clearly see the seam. But it is one object, or is it under? No, it's really one mesh. It's frustrating. I mean, it's easy to fix that though. It's not a big problem. guess we'll give the collider mesh collider. And just give the mesh. Oh, actually, already has it. Okay. Should work now then, I guess. Yeah, it works. It works fine. I mean, I really want to. Yeah, I'm gonna change the color. Everything for sure. Let's drop all stuff so I can walk faster. Did I just tap the thing twice by dropping it? And no, probably not. Maybe I did. I really hope I didn't. Getting a lot of errors for the noise. I mean, it works now. And I have something. I mean, it's very flat, this part, so for a long time we can skip forward a bit and look at how. Oh, this is not the player. It's still very flat. Wait. Yeah, we actually see something. Although, actually, will we ever? We're perfectly in a. We can do something like this. Oh no! It's better. Now you can see something more, I guess, a little bit. And if we can put it, our little guy, bit more here, stuff. We actually get some interesting terrain. It's hard, man, to make some interesting stuff. Oh, I thought I did everything right on the experiment. Wait, why isn't there any collision here? What? Why isn't there collision? What? There just simply isn't collision here for some reason. Even though it's... What? I'm so confused. There also isn't any collision there. Why is there no collision there? I mean, there's collision here. Right? There's a collision there, yeah. Yep. Oh, I died. That's why camera changed. Okay, so from here, the collision stops. Probably because it's just too big of a collision thing or something like that. But I do realize that this stuff here is very boring. I mean, this is a little bit interesting. Just the gradient goes too slow. It just should be halfway the gradient, and here also halfway the gradient, so it goes to the interesting bits faster, I would say. That's definitely one little bit. Damn. Yeah, and I mean, I already knew if making a forest would be hard, but like, I mean, I can easily make a forest, right? I can just I have that forest asset I can just use and be fine. Actually, I wanted to look at if I can just... There's like a we probably need a separate asset for that, but I want some, let's see, like you can create terrain in Unity itself, which is an option. Unity registry. Terrain. Terrain tools. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I can use for this, but let's just install it and look at it for real quick. You can have a window now, right? Terrain, yeah. Edit noise, terrain toolbox. Let's see. Create settings. I was just wondering if I can paint like small stuff onto it. Doesn't seem to be like that, no. I mean, the things I do know I want to change are like the gradient from here to here and from here to here. So let's create a custom, or just maybe just find a custom gradient texture, which makes it the transition faster and more interesting. And then I think I'll just create some alien structures for here, because I think that's a lot easier than making trees. And the most important, we'll make these hills probably green, then we'll export them separately. And finally we'll have the pyramid here. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Need to help my dad real quick with something. Okay, let's make that gradient thing. Just gonna make it in GIMP probably. There's probably a way to make something like that. Maybe I can even just, there's probably also just a website. Gradient texture maker. Gradient to image maker. Yeah, this works. We'll need 2024, but there's 24. We don't want any angle. We want to go from black to white. Like, oh, I'm gonna add multiple layers. Oh, we can do some fun stuff with this. Let's see. Alpha 255. Can I answer? So something like this. Right? Or no, wait, no, we want black more, right? Do we want white more or black more? No. Oh, actually. No, actually we want to switch these two. We just want to start with black and go to white. Just pull it over like something like this. This is pretty fast transition, I would say. Download image. Thank you, internet. Open up Blender again. No. Desert Wasteland. Okay, we go to the plane, geometry nodes. Instead of this awful gradient, we'll do something cooler. Let's see. Actually, you can't see that. It was on my wrong screen. Here. Downloads. Just put that here. Let's see how this looks. Okay, that's fair. I mean, it kinda works. Okay, that may be a bit too fast. And also, there's like a strange problem going on here. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe the last pixel is actually the first pixel might be white instead of black, and so it changed that. Okay, let's get that website again. So we want a fast transition, but not that fast. Also, we can do. Oh. These are also very interesting. We just want a linear one, right? But you can also we have multiple layers. How does this work? Because here we have layer preview and here we have multi-layer preview, right? Yeah, it only exports one layer though, so it doesn't really matter. But we can just make this like a grayish. So first make like a very fairly fast transition. Like something like here. And add another one. Yeah. Do another transition from there to here. So it's fully done at 60. Maybe we'll change this one a bit. Like that. Download image, let's see. Put that in. Delete this one. Put in the color. That's a lot nicer. I really like this one. It's still maybe a bit slow actually. I don't know. I mean, this still need to be completely zero to start. And of course it's very strange that just there's one line here. So when I go to layout, and we'll say edit mode. Oh, it struggles a bit when I toggle edit mode. I know, I thought Blender just froze. Just gonna save a bit. Okay. And this last line here just decides to I'm not sure why. We can just probably maybe something like that. Just delete them all. No, we can't do something. Actually, we can do this. Yeah. Still very frustrating and a long process to select them all. Though. Actually, we could just try something like this. Does this work? Do we have the full line now? No, I don't have the full line. Oh, that's so frustrating. No, we just have to select them normally then, I guess. That's what we're gonna be doing for the next few minutes. Oh, and then you select too much and you're gonna go. I hope that when I delete this, not that the gradient isn't gonna shove over one more and just have no impact at all. Oh, no, not that. On the side, please. Yes, thank you. Not the most entertaining thing, I know. Just scraping that line. There's probably a smarter way to do this. How could I do this smarter? Something like selecting, but it isn't a loop. That's kind of the problem, you know. Maybe you can select a row. Is that a thing? Selecting a row. Okay, we have everything now. Actually, we could have also just simply tried to fix it, but faces. Okay. Did it work? It worked. Let's go. Okay, save real quick. Nice. Okay. So we're gonna do the same gradient here. We'll probably get the same error. Actually, the funny thing is we don't have the error here, right? Do we? No, we do, but it's downward, so it doesn't matter. So if black is upward, white is downward, and I'm not sure why. Maybe like the connection to the last vertex doesn't matter or something. I don't know. Let's connect this with the geometry nodes also of the better gradient. Oh, no. That's not what we want. Excuse more. Object mode. I want this one, yeah. For our gradient texture. Put that in here. What? No. Wait, this is something. Oh, wait, no. This did not work as I wanted it to. Maybe. Oh, did I reverse the gradient? No, right? I do need to reverse it though. And that's not that big of a problem. We can easily do that. Okay, this is at 28. Actually, exact doesn't really matter. We can just do this. Just like here. Right here. Wait, does that? No, this shouldn't. Right. Because now it goes to does it? Oh no, it does actually, because it's extruded upward and not. Oh, what? I don't remember how I did this, because when I connect this, it goes from low to. Can I visualize this? Can I see how this looks? Oh, this was not my plan, but actually it looks cool. Yeah. It should go from black to white, right? I'm confused why this here doesn't work. I mean, it does go from low to high, just. when I use this one, it ends up at 0. Ooh. This also looks quite cool actually. It's like a ravine type thing. Actually, when we could multiply this one. Multiplied by 3 or 2 or something. Yeah, that's cool. The noise a bit more rough. Scale a bit smaller. Maybe. Distortion. So a lot less. And that's too little. Should be more. You start if we just extend it from here, or maybe you know we can just add a plane here. Oh, you walk from there to. Although this looks very strange. Oh, this stuff here. Also very regular. That we don't want the regular. Let's add that's more noise. Maybe that can fix it. Just detail maybe. Maybe a bit too much detail, but 5 should work. It looks very strange, but not necessarily in a bad way. I'm really curious how this is gonna look in game. A lot of distortion and stuff. I really want to export this just to see how it looks in game. I mean, it's definitely interesting terrain to walk over. I have no idea how. I mean, if I'm gonna do this, I also have to need to build a bridge, and you know you can't start on the bridge because you go to a planet. So we have to go still make an extra biome, or maybe at least somewhat of an interesting environment from the start. Then go to this giant strange ravine, which strange is definitely the best description, I would say. Doesn't really feel logical. But it looks cool. Also, we probably won't be able to see anything of it because you walk on top of here. So we need to extend it. Actually, we could stretch it. We can go to layout. And Y, I think this, yeah, it's Y. Just extend the Y. No, not make it shorter. Extend it. Bam. Okay, that's maybe a little bit too much. Maybe. 1000 should be enough already. Shouldn't cost any more performance because it's just the same amount of geometry, you know. this just make a actually make it a bit shorter. Could do that also actually. Can very easily just make some stuff with scaling. Actually wanted to make this shorter, like 100. So we can actually make it interesting. So we can do a bridge here. You get to the desert. Desert still is actually we could also just make this a bit shorter. I'd rather have people say, oh, it was way too short, I want more, than people won't say, oh, I walked in the desert for way too long and nothing happened. 300 should be good. So we'll create a let's create a bridge now. We can do that. Add cube. Actually, do you want? No, let's start with a curve actually. Bezier. Curves can be annoying, but I worked with them before, they're doable. View it. Let's think, how do curves work exactly? I actually forgot. Maybe a little bit. I know we need a modifier to make it actually well, we need to we want it to be like a drawbridge, right? Let's see. Bezier curve. Path animation, geometry, texture. I think I need to go to edit mode. Yeah, just to go to edit mode, and then we can just move it over by a bit. That, yeah. And I mean, I think we could just get the other one just all the way over here. Is that good? I think that can work. Make it, oh no, please let me just make it slag down like by a lot. Way more. Make it more like this. Like that. Other one also. It is pretty primitive in, you know, this isn't what you would expect from a very high you know, yeah, it's fine probably, but like you wouldn't expect a drawbridge on a magical alien. I mean, it's a bit magical, but it's like on alien planets. So now we want modifier array, just a bunch of them. Add a curve object. Okay, that works. Yeah, no, that works. Just extend it a bit strangely. Let's make the count like way smaller. Something like this. Deform. Yeah, just X. Wait, it could actually. Oh, that's cool. No, let's not do that. Do I want to set like this a bit more? I'm not sure why the curve is so messed up though. Maybe, probably the curve's actually actually not straight probably. No, it is. Okay, then why is this not straight? I'm not sure. I love that this fits here perfectly, but doesn't keep going well. Let's edit the. Oh no, that. Oh, it's also interesting. Let's edit this one. Yeah, no, that's perfectly just on the x-axis. This one isn't. Oh, is it? I don't think it is. No, it is. It's perfect. Why is this cube then so annoying? Just want to make a cool drawbridge and stuff. Let's editing the wrong thing, I think. Gonna make it more like a flatter and wider. No, not down. Wider. Like that. Yeah. Actually, that's a bit too wide on that side. Something like this. Now we go back to object mode. It even. Yeah, now it looks more like a thing. I'm not sure why it isn't following the curve well. Could be because it should. Wait, maybe it's just this. Let's rotate really. I'm just gonna rotate it like this and fix it. Is it the problem? It kinda is. Is the maybe the no. Maybe the curve just rotated weirdly. Let's just create a new curve real quick. So we'll say add curve and say edit mode. First select all and move the first dot exactly to from middle there, and we'll say this again. We'll pull there. Now we'll do this again. Pull this down. Pull this down. Now we go to the top. We'll look if we need to change anything with these two. But these seem to, although no, there's, well, the line isn't fully straight though. Probably something wrong with this one then. Yeah, let's change that then a little bit. Okay, I think it's fixed now. Back to object mode. Select the curve and hope it works now. Yeah, it works. It actually works. Okay, count moved a little bit, and we have drawbridge. Yeah, just edit the object again, make it a bit wider. Okay, need a little bit less objects then. Actually, I like it how it was before better. I think this is pretty cool. This can look really cool. Also because it's still giant, you know. This is still like, because it's still like 100, 200 steps in the game. It's also, I think, what will make it look so cool. Okay, we're gonna export these like OBJs all separately now. Actually, I want a, how can I make a material gradient? Does anyone know that? Just in Unity. Let's look it up. Let's just look for transition between materials in Unity. Fading between two materials. To get fading to work, you should probably expect follow this. Material that lerp. Oh, that doesn't work anymore. But we can look for material that lerp in the manual. Although I'm scared it will just be ooh, yeah, here. Interpolate between two materials, takes color and value material term. Most often you want the materials that are interpolated between the same, with the same shaders and textures except for the colors and floats when you use lerp in blend. Okay, but with that it switches materials, right? And not like transition from one, I mean, not on one material. Yeah, something like that. The shade expert. And I believe this is possible. We're actually using different materials. I assume. Yeah, okay, but how do I make a... Decision to use for... That seems the way to go in my case. The only... Yeah.
Are you a budding Unity developer looking to improve the look of your games? Then you might just be on the right channel. Here on Making Stuff.
Oh, that's actually a pretty interesting channel. That's cool. I'll keep it in mind. Vertex paint. Yeah, I mean, I could just... I can make a texture of this stuff, which is just literally a gradient, right? As long as if it maps from left to right, I can just do that. What I do, and then I can just use the gradient website we found earlier. Probably do that. First, I'm gonna export this because I'm curious how it's gonna look in game, and if it's even going to look good in game. File, export. We'll do OBJ again because with FLX it's just selected only, and we'll say ravine. We'll just call it ravine, it's fine. Select only, yeah, export. Actually still have Unity open, I forgot about that. So we can immediately import the ravine object and hope it just simply works. Let's see. Damn, that's big. It's cool. For now we'll attach the same materials, everything else. We'll just put it somewhere here. I'll look at it from the side. Just do it 2D so I can actually see it well. Extend it a bit. It's pretty cool. Just get the camera up there. The player. There will be something like there. Okay, that's pretty cool. Maybe I should add fog actually to fix that problem there. Could. Definitely could. That's pretty cool. Let's set gravity to 0 real quick. So we're just gonna get a feel how long it takes to walk across. It takes a really long time. It's a big ass ravine. I just forget constantly how big the things are which I'm making. Like, oh, I should probably make it smaller. But I also really like the idea of scale. I think it's a strong part of what this game idea is. Oh yeah, here it goes to for the transition, so it will look a weird bit. Actually, oh no, that wasn't the transition that made it look weird. It was the material itself, because if it was a thing, no, it's definitely, yeah, no, it's definitely clipping. Okay, thank God. It's really funny how distorted and strange it all looks, and then it just looks very smooth. But we won't have this then, or actually we could have this, something like this. Put it at the beginning, and have it like greenish. And work with it that way. No, yeah. And of course, the terrain becomes interesting much faster, and we'll make the terrain more interesting with the alien structures. And probably with the field, I'm just gonna make it like I could also add grass. That's not that hard, but I won't add trees because trees are just too hard for me. Okay, I won't be able to do. It's too much work. So yeah, let's add that. You can just leave this for now. Don't save because you know I have this stuff here. Okay, let's create a new plane real quick then. Actually, are we just gonna make? Actually, I'm thinking about like how I want to do our bridge, because now it's just floating, and it could work maybe if we do something interesting with it. You know, like make it metally and you know it actually is by the aliens. Would be cool. Blocks are already quite big. Yeah, but maybe we can. Ooh, I'm tempted to make like a texture with it that like has some green like luminescence or something, green emission. Although it doesn't really work because I have a lot of objects with emission. It's like kind of the style I'm going for right now. Let's just add a plane, another plane, and we will focus on it real quick. We'll say edit mode again, and we'll subdivide, delete these faces, and go back to object mode. X 500. 500 is way too big. Actually, I also think like the starting area shouldn't be too big. 200 by 200, something like that. Location, the X should be -100. I think matches, right? It should match perfectly. It doesn't match perfectly. That's fine. We can just perfectly. I see no problem. I want to move this down actually, I think. Make it be in the ground a bit. And we'll do some more geometry node stuff. I think I'll just look up another set position. I think I'm just gonna look for a height map. Texture, let's say noise, could also for now do, and a combine, so it's only Z, that, put that in here. Oh, and we forgot to subdivide again. It's fine. Edit mode, subdivide, 10, subdivide, 10, subdivide, 5. Wait a bit, and there it is. And go back to object mode, so it doesn't have to render all those tiny little lines. Not sure why it's so high. Right, let's look up a height map. Height map. Telegram height mapper. Ooh, I can actually find. I'll be right back. Need to help my dad again. Hello, I'm back. So we were looking for a height map for the the part before the ravine and before the desert. I was just randomly googling and found this. Can I just zoom in and get detailed height maps? Oh yeah, I can. Oh damn, that's really cool. Where do they have nice hills? It's really cool. Can just zoom in the random part in England. Okay, that's maybe. Probably does take a lot of time to do that stuff. Let's see. Rowdy. It's really dark. But there's also like an. Is it a relative thing? Not. I think it is. Yeah, it definitely is a relative height map. Okay. Not like. So if we zoom in here on the dark parts, we'll slowly get wider, right? Yeah. I don't think we can use this actually because it's just too specific terrain party. We don't need real world height maps. Height map generator maybe. Skylines map what? That's not what I want. Is it just simply a height map thing though, or is it just really only for? Oh no, it's really only for city skylines. Terrain party. Height map design tool. What's this? This looks very fancy. And I'm not sure how to actually use that. Simple height map viewer, probably again of Earth. Isn't it? Choose files. What? Okay, let's just do random noise. It's probably easier anyway. Let's see. Offset. Yeah, that's alright. Oh, I see what the problem was. Our skill was strange, right? Oh no, actually the negative. Oh. No, it's because it's a high value, not because. I'm not sure why it's so far from the origin though right now. Doing something wrong? Did I forget a step? I probably forgot to multiply. I usually multiply this stuff by like a smaller number to get something better. So let's make it a bit less extreme. You know, I want just a little bit hilly, but not something crazy. And we'll multiply it by the grade. Actually, we can use our gradient we made earlier, probably, right? We can start with doing this. Where? Oh, right. You have the. Let's just do a standard gradient then. Actually. add gradient. That would work nice. Actually, we'll duplicate it. If I duplicate the multiply, of course, because we multiply everything here. And not well, also we could do negative. We could go like 0.1, something like that. Multiply it here. So we have a nice, just a little bit up. I still want to multiply this now. So I want to make this bigger. Or actually I could just use scale, right? That's nice. Bit more detail. Like that. I think that this is good enough. So somewhere here, you know, this is all gonna be grassy and stuff. Somewhere here you can start crash down if your pod thing, which I still need to 3 mod actually. Let's do that next. Then you'll go here. Here I need to actually, yeah, I think these two will have the same like sandy material, and then this one will have a material gradient. I think I need to do this with a shader, right? I think so, and I'm a bit scared. But something like this should work. So right now, let's see how far it is. This is how many x? Where? Completely forgot where that stuff is. Here. This is about 200. I think about 100. Yeah. It's 250. So you need to walk for yeah, you need to walk for 2. No, yeah, no. 300. That's that 550, but you end earlier than that and you start earlier than that. So let's say 500. So you're gonna spend 500 seconds about. I mean, the default speed is like 1.1. So 500 divided by 1.1. Divided by 60. So the experience is 7.5 minutes. That's very long. So either we need to increase the speed of the player, or we need to downsize the map, which I'm kind of against. And of course, this only walking, this constantly walking, and you're not constantly walking. You're also like doing the other stuff you need to do with the management. So let's just say you're twice as fast. You're done in 4 minutes. That sounds like an experience which is the right length. Because, you know, you want it definitely, since I am going to make an ending into the game, I want people to experience that. So I'm gonna make the speed faster. gonna export all these. Okay, let's call this desert FFE. Let's call this FFE stands for Futures Forgotten Energy, name of the game. Ravine FFE, and this one we'll call how will we call it? We'll call this one Hills. Heavy. This will be the drawbridge. It's very basic drawbridge though. Like, but I think I can make it interesting with a texture. Actually, we could make the texture now. Just go to layout real quick. Edit mode. Oh yeah, select all. It's literally just a cube. And we'll say UV unwrap. It's extremely basic texture, which, to be honest, I love. That's a really basic texture. Make a new material. We'll call it bridge mat, and we need to change the beige color to a image texture, and we'll say here new and call it. Actually, we don't need this high of our resolution. We can do half size at least, maybe even 1/4. We'll do it half. And we'll call it. How will we call it? Right, bridge texture. Okay. And we'll select that one here. Beautiful. So let's make it gray first. Like that. Oh, actually, let's keep it black, maybe even. And now we just want to draw some green lines over it, because I've now decided, although do you want green, we could also use like yellow. We already have like, now we already have like reddish colors. Bluish colors is like player stuff. Magenta and stuff is like objects. So we could use green, maybe like a bluish green, because we kind of wanted to use the green for here, you know. To a bluish green, and we'll just change the texture. Okay. It's still very thick line. Let's see, how does it look? It looks fine. Almost goes all the way across. Stops like on this side. And does it end? Go through here. Okay, but this is way too thick for the idea that I have. So I want like glowy green geometry like lines. We want them all to be connected. It's a complete shape now, I think, right? I think it is, yeah. So we'll do some stuff of it again. Actually, this is very frustrating because I now now realize that this is a cube. Like the UV unwraps a cube, but the actual object is definitely not a cube. Let's go to layout, edit mode, select all UV, smart UV project. Okay, this should be better. No, texture paint. Yeah, that's better. It's a lot better actually. When I connect these, well, yeah, okay, those aren't connected anymore. That's frustrating. It's really hard to make textures connect over seams. To do that right, it's just hard. Let's actually just do oh god. Just let me zoom in. Where's okay. It's letting me zoom in, but it is not. Okay, now it works. Okay. Something like that. Go down here. You actually can connect these two up, right? Okay, no. That I have no idea how those came to be, but I'm still going to connect them, but actually we can see a lot of stuff now. We can connect, I think, I hope. I'm just drawing lines and hoping everything connects now. This one goes here. I could actually connect these two. Try to do that. Do okay, that's an awful line. Like that, and we can do something like that. Pull it up like here. Okay. Patched up a little bit. Here also. But why? Okay, just try to look for it. Can also just remove some stuff here. Okay, this stuff also. Hope everything connects actually. No, I haven't actually. Don't have any. Oh no, see one here. See one. Oh, and this one isn't connected very well. Besides that, it looks quite nice. Just do a diagonal connection. I haven't done it anywhere else, but I don't care. Looks fine. Here also kind of bad connection. From a distance it looks quite nice. And then we'll duplicate this. Actually we'll probably pull this into GIMP and replace all. Actually no, I don't think I need it because the other stuff is black. I can just oh no, I can also what I forgot what can I do? Yeah, I can just put it in the emission. Don't really need to change anything. I mean, I could also, of course, just make it white, just to be sure. And I think I can change the emission color then, so I can make it a lot brighter or less bright if I want to. We'll see. First just gonna import the stuff. I like it, I like it. Does feel alien-y and does look like it can support itself now. Some alien magic. Black and green is now officially our alien color. Earth. Okay. Let's call it bridge FFE. Let's save it. Okay. So we're going to export everything as an OBJ one by one. So I'm first gonna do this one because it's cool and I really want to see the bridge with our fancy new texture. Bridge FFE, export. And now we do the desert. Export obj. It's the desert. Export. Actually, is it double S or one S? No, the one S is dessert and the other is desert, right? I always get those two mixed up. Let's see. Hills. I think that was everything. The ravine, I don't think I changed. So we can just open up Unity now. Bam. And we'll reload downloads real quick. I'll rename ravine so it matches the rest. That okay. So first things first. Oh, actually, it didn't even save that. Oh, damn. And I hope, yeah, that works. Does this man have? Yeah, that also works. Okay. I'm gonna remove this bad boy because we have some. Actually, let's create a folder called old and forget about our old models. Yeah. Alt ravine also. And we'll just import all our assets. Bam. Ooh. No, actually that doesn't matter, but I hope it all works because it probably takes the 0 point as the origin, not the actual point of the. Well, let's just. Oh no, the damn man. But yeah, as you can see, the origins actually. Let's just redo that all. Just delete that stuff. Because I don't think it's that hard to. Okay, let's wait for OBJ. Let's see. You can also just say every time just location 0, and then export it. And then just go back. Same for this stuff. I'm not sure why the material isn't working now. I mean, it is working here in game, as you can see, so in an engine, the Blender. The ravine is fine actually, I think. Should be fine. The desert should also be fine actually. It's only the hills and the bridge. Although now that I'm looking at it, it's actually kinda strange. Let's say edit mode. No, edit. Now the origin is fine. Does it have any? It does have very slight rotation. Fix that if I go to object mode. Yeah, the rotation is fine now. So now we just say 0, 0. So we know it's exactly right. And then we'll say export OBJ J. It does export material, so it should just do that. Bridge. Who knows? Let's see. Back to Unity. Hills and bridge. Kablammy. Now we also do need to re-import the desert also. And I think we can just use the alt ravine. I'm gonna get some water. Okay, I'm back. Everything has imported, I think. So we're just gonna put it all in the exact same time. Oh, that's strange. That's really strange. What? Why isn't it the same size? It should be, but it's not. Right, these two should be, or maybe they actually aren't, and I just haven't noticed it. No, that's good. They're just okay. I'm just stupid, actually. Okay. Sure, fine. Who cares? It's fine. It's not that important. We can just pull this one to the side here, and we'll get out that old ravine. Good old ravine. Let's set the ravine. It's oh no, actually, yeah, but it's a 0, 0 for now, just like this one, so we can match it up easier. And then we need to say x100. Now actually, everything should line up now, except for this small bit here. Indeed. Now pull this up a bit. Let's create a material for. Let's assign this material for this dude, this material on this dude. And a very abrupt change will make a we'll duplicate it. Give this green. What? No, this bad boy. I want it green. Why isn't it green yet? Green, yeah. That's gonna be a very sudden change. So I'm gonna try to make gradient from green to this here color orange, and we're gonna say we material bridge. I love how I haven't named any material, it's just colors. And that's just how I work now. Texture painting. I'll say. Oh wait, actually I haven't saved this, of course. So it's not that save as image. It's fine. Bam. Klasawi. And we'll put it. I know, and we'll. Okay, that now works. We also are going to use it as an emission when we toggle it on. This. Oh, that's nice. Really, okay, I'm really curious how it's gonna look in game now. Let's create a preview and let's call it level. Wait, what is this one? That's just nothing. It's literally just nothing. Just delete it, I think. Yeah. So we can just put. Okay, let's first set this position to 0. Reset. And then we'll get all these dudes in here and shove them. Somewhere like here. We do this because the steps counter is based on the position of the player and not actually on how many steps you have taken. Okay. What? Oh. Okay. Let's just rotate the level 180 degrees, I guess. I forgot that. Right. That works fine. That shouldn't do anything special. It's very lushy green. Oh no, I didn't want to change the backpack, just the player. Player in place where. Okay, let's say C7. We'll need to change this one to C7 also. Never mind. We should do -7 because everything's rotated. So we have our beautiful just cube in the background. It looks very strange with the ravine being so far while the rest is not that far. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about that. Let's give our hills a mesh collider. And let's give our desert a mesh collider. It took some time. And the ravine doesn't need a mesh collider because we have the drawbridge, right? Technically. We'll have to see if that actually works. Maybe I'll make the ravine shorter and give like with the ravine I will make the Actually, this also needs a mesh collider now that I think about it. Yeah, to make the ravine shorter and give fog. I have no idea if that's gonna. I mean, fog won't really fix it, I think. So maybe just, I don't know. We could also just make it so you need to walk past a very, very big, gigantic wall. That could fix it. Yeah, we want a mesh collider. Let's see. We're walking. And we're getting some bugs because stuff. Oh, I hope I can walk over this. I can't. Okay. Let's pull down this bad boy a bit. I hope I can walk at all over this actually. And won't just drop through a hole. I think the hole is just. Yeah, the holes are too small. Oh, this is really cool. I really like this. The mission doesn't really get through, but I also kind of expected that. Just looks somewhat bright, and now it's just orangey white. Yeah, you know, that's the sacrifice you have to make with these kind of shaders. I could also just make all other stuff as long as this. I hope WebGL can take this. Actually, that maybe we should try that when I've walked across this and checked if everything worked. Probably looks fair. Actually, let's set the dialogue system as off. See how strange it looks. Actually, yeah, it does look a little bit strange, but I think it adds, you know, the ravine does add a lot of, you know, sense of scale. Although having nothing in the horizon feels very strange, so maybe we'll just make some mountains. Oh, I died. Actually, I think I can just give myself energy. Like 500, around 200, 900, I don't care. And now we can just walk further. Yeah, that works. Okay. So now we enter the desert. I do really like the intro to the desert. It's just fast enough that you know you have something to look at, but it's not something. But it's not something boring, you know. So we pull this down a bit, like that. I mean, it does clip now. That's kind of annoying. This also not aligned correctly yet. That doesn't really help. Let's see. Just those small alignment issues, man. That should be good. It's still actually a very sudden change. Here it looks awful now. Maybe I'll change the bridge a bit. And here, you know, you can very obviously see this stuff. Actually, I can probably fairly easily hide that with just, if I just, you know, if I put a big block, just a alien building, let's say. Let's reset the transform for now. And pull it up. Right here. Somewhere here. Make it a big cube. Make it bigger. Make it longer. Rotate it a bit for some extra hint of mystery. Okay, that's maybe a bit too big, but you get the idea, right? So now you can't see that the that its range just suddenly stops there. Just although you can see it here a bit. Remember, it could be a drop off, but it feels strange. And of course, this very sudden green to darker color is pure bullshit. It's just. I think I'm gonna look into using like a shader or something. You know, add some grass on here, and yeah, that's really it. And of course, here we have some laggy stuff. What happens if we just increase the size of this? I think it. I mean, it will less. We'll use less. Actually, let's keep this, but make it longer. Something like. Oh, okay. It's not the worst. Bit too long. So it's 5. That is long as. How is that? Why is that not 4? 4. Let's say 4 then, because then it's exactly as long as the. It does increase that sense of skill. Yeah. Oh, that's really nice. See that? Oh. I liked it. Maybe I should also just extend this one then. How does it look when the player is like here then? It's nice, nice. But like it's still big, like alien like structure somewhere here near here. And I mean, yeah, we'll have some grass here. I don't really like that this is stretched out. I do like this stretched out. But I also think, you know, I could do another gradient where everything goes up from here. Ooh, can I? Yeah, I could do this. So like this point here would be higher than the rest, and that way make it interesting, and just you know also make use of all the geometry that I have. Let's see. Okay. I wasn't expecting to need to change some more stuff, but I don't mind. I like, you know, I'm just trying to make the most. How long was this? 500, right? No, 1,000 even. Damn. Bam. And we'll make this also 1000. It's really big. And here we'll create another geometry node. We'll just use that same gradient thing. Yeah, we have it here. And instead of like this, we want like this, right? Say 90. And we'll have it first. Actually, let's make it very slow until the end. There we'll have a rapid increase in height. Although it shouldn't be too high, but we can fix it later. Download that. So we'll also multiply all the stuff we have here with it. Let's see. Kablamo. Or at least, yeah, kablamo. Color. Multiply. Actually, let's first just multiply it like this and look how it will. Okay, I need to do things a bit. Don't really see a lot of change, actually. That's strange. Actually, it's also probably because this is already a very small number. Yeah, but that is also... It's actually just do it like this, so you can see the impact easier. Oh, I think it does the reverse of what we expected, so this side is high instead of this side, right? Yeah, definitely. So we need to reverse the effect of the gradient then. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's quite logical now to think about it. Well, let's see now. Yeah, now it works better. But I think I need to multiply it first, so it has a stronger effect. .5. Yeah, that's nice. That's kind of exactly what I was looking for. Now, how does it look when we stretch it to 1000? Yeah. Although, like, you will be walking on very flat surfaces now. So maybe... we could stretch it less, maybe. But the height is nice. Maybe we can do it even more extreme. You make it mountain-like. No, it's a bit strange for dunes to be this high, right? Nah, this is too much. It's too much. Let's just keep it 1.5. Yeah, that's nice. We could do the same thing here. Maybe the reverse, that you begin very high. I also like reverse. We can try the reverse. Although you can't really see it with the camera I'm using right now. So we need to change the camera then. I also generally think I need to zoom out the camera a bit more right now, because, you know, definitely when you're making big stuff. Okay. Well, this is, I think, looks really cool. Although this is really flat now, which makes the walk, I think, a bit boring. So maybe I'm gonna try to edit. Let's see which texture is it. It's this texture. Final Dunes. I'll probably edit that and have some more down here. Just duplicate this, probably distort it a bit and put it here, so you have something of like height difference. I don't know the correct English word for that. Maybe I'll even do less roughness and distortion here, actually. Though it does make it look less interesting, I would say. This also looks just very wild, you know. But that's definitely good. Okay, I'll do that later. I'm gonna eat in a few minutes, probably. Get some pizza, maybe. Thank you for enjoying my stream. Bye.